Forget everything you thought you knew about heavy machinery. We're diving into a world where bulldozers defy gravity, operators have superhuman control, and every move is a masterpiece. This isn't just work, it's art in motion.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Watching these giants at work, the Cat D6K2's blade, moving roughly 5 cubic yards of sand each pass, and the New Holland 156.7, smoothing with a 12-foot grader rack, is pure art. The driver's reverse precision at 7 miles per hour matches each push. It's a masterclass in road work, showing top-tier US standards. Imagine being the driver of that MAN TGX 41.680, towing a 107-ton Komatsu D475A. The engine power of that bulldozer at 890 horsepower is impressive, but the skill of the human behind the wheel of the transport truck is equally remarkable. It truly showcases how heavy-duty jobs need heavy-duty expertise. The sheer scale of this work is something else. However, with blasting, even small missteps can have big consequences. Every worker deserves to go home safe and sound after a shift. Can't believe they dug that trench for the cable and got this whole K700 operation done in about 10 minutes. Talk about efficiency. Looks like a smart way to get things done without a lot of fuss. This image really captures the raw beauty of nature and the hard-working spirit. A mighty caterpillar forging ahead in the wild, a testament to what determined folks can achieve. Wonder what kind of road they're building.
صبح سبورنياقي بلنج الحبال باش بدين روش كيف جارك بون درون شو ديكايو شولش بولش أرجوكنا.
These guys are the best JCB operators out there. They spend months training, no joke. They use the dancing diggers as a selling tool to show how well balanced the machines are. Seeing that 45-ton caterpillar bogged down reminds us that even with all the engineering, sometimes the ground just wins. Road construction is always a challenge, and this looks like a prime example. Hope they have a good plan for recovery.
أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. هون بقاسة.
If they keep moving that bulldozer like this, it'll be broken down pretty fast. Well, that's not something you see every day. An inverted excavator on tracks. They must have a very specific job in mind to set it up like that. What's the goal here? Watching the team bring down that 20-foot silo with 2 excavators was thrilling. One excavator shoved the wall, while the other drilled holes until concrete cracked. It felt like a giant puzzle falling apart piece by piece. Those long-reach excavators are truly amazing for jobs like this. It's wild how far they can extend. Getting all that alligator grass out of the water looks like a tough task, but those machines are making it happen. The idea of lowering the transport deck on these bossage trailers using suspension cylinders is brilliant for safe loading. No disassembly needed for huge machines like drill rigs or excavators. That saves so much time. And those long bodies must extend quite a bit to balance such massive weights. Never really thought about how fiber optic lines get into the ground until now. It seems like a lot of planning goes into these projects. How do they navigate around obstacles like pipes or rocks underground? Moving those massive tracked dozers must be a huge challenge without something like the Sleipner DB120+. It truly simplifies heavy transport. Imagine trying to get that Caterpillar D11T anywhere else without it. A real headache for sure. Building roads in such untouched nature like Turkey Yalkaroy must be challenging. It really reminds me of the beautiful landscapes in Avatar. Hope they're careful to preserve that natural beauty.
Alhamdulillah. Welcome back to the
People were definitely on edge watching that T-35.01 load. Some thought the lowboy seemed a bit small for the weight, worrying about it tipping. Safety's always the main concern when moving such heavy equipment on public roads. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. It's always fascinating to see quarry operations up close. That Caterpillar D8T is doing some serious work, moving tons of rock. What kind of materials are they usually extracting from this quarry? Getting a massive machine like a Cat 9 out of freezing water and ice is no small feat. Those rescue crews really earn their pay. Hope everyone involved stayed safe during such a risky recovery.
Бульдозер пошел, шустрее шагает! Ура!
Professional Komatsu techs are definitely needed for this precise work on the PC 8000. Talk about a challenging work environment. Operating heavy equipment in Aka's high altitudes, where the technique goes into the sky, demands respect. They're literally building or working on top of the world. Impressive. What a tough day at the office. Those operators earn their pay. So this is how they get gravel from underwater? The swim excavator makes it look easy. It's really neat to see the industrial side of things, especially with such specialized equipment. Wonder what the backstory is here. Why couldn't they use a regular bridge or barge? Definitely a high-stakes move for such a valuable piece of machinery.
شوار بيا شوال لا تشلي دعني أقوى شوال.
This video perfectly shows the power of heavy machinery mixed with incredible human skill. It's not just about horsepower, it's about the finesse to keep that 50,000-pound beast from tumbling. That Ancon tilt rotator combined with the milling machine on the Cat M318D is pure genius. They're carving out that drain ditch with incredible accuracy. What a smart setup. The quick coupler allowed the grubber to go from trenching with a 2-foot ditching bucket to uprooting mesquite with a 30-inch root rake in seconds, making tough jobs feel effortless. That bulldozer is a real lifesaver on steep grades. Anyone else wondering how many tons that Kraz was carrying? That Kirovets gave it its all. A real nail-biter, wondering if it would actually The Franklinville UMC demolition is undeniably sad. You just know that building witnessed countless baptisms, weddings, and celebrations. It's tough to see it go, but maybe this marks a new beginning. How do communities typically rally and rebuild after losing such a significant landmark? Looks like someone underestimated that mud. Good thing they had a D10 on standby for the recovery. And that's a wrap for this mind-blowing display of bulldozer brilliance. If you loved what you saw, hit that like button, subscribe to Green Tech for more incredible heavy machinery action, and tell your buddies about us. See you next time, folks.